guys, I have done my very best to try and look for bearish signs in the Bitcoin price or in different charts, and I gotta tell you that is very difficult to see. I think there's a lot of arguments that we can make for the bullish case for a bullish 2023, but after long searching I've actually found one bearish sign which I think is worth considering, and I want to have a look at that bearish sign in today's video. Okay, before we are going to zoom into Bitcoin and all of these charts, make sure to drop a like so as much people as possible can see this information. That is very important. And next to that, I also want to share a nice call that we did over on WhaleAlerts. We have entered this chart. This is DYDX chart. We've entered that around 1.26, between 126 and 140 in this green box right here. And that trade is actually went up a 177% to our resistance level right here, and right now is up 134%. And if you have made this trade, if you were a member of WhaleAlerts, and if you have made this trade, of course you should have, or you should take profits right now, or you should have taken profits when we reach this zone. That is also something that I've explained. If you generally holding this coin and you're looking for some short-term price interaction, then I would also say taking profits at these levels is not too bad, because after such a rally of, actually the rally was over 177%, because if we take from the bottom till the top, we had 236%. But from our entry, it is roughly 170%. We will most likely get a pullback. But it's been a beautiful coin. It has been outperforming Bitcoin by far, and this was one of the coins that has really been outperforming Bitcoin, and we have really made a nice trade on this. We actually more than doubled our initial investment. Right, we 1.5x our initial investment, and with quite a safe bet because the structure here was looking good. So if you are interested in getting these type of informations on altcoins, make sure to join WhaleAlerts. You can find more information on whaleportal.com. Then guys, let's go back to Bitcoin. And what we are seeing right here on Bitcoin is that we are slowly approaching the month. February has just started, and we are slowly approaching the half of the Bitcoin 60-day cycle, where Bitcoin could form a short-term top. Then if we go to this chart, and I'm not saying that we have already seen that, because I would expect that one later this week or beginning next week. So, but yeah, it's always possible that these tops come a little bit early. But if we go to this chart, and this is the Dixie chart, and I can get rid of the momentum indicators right here, zoom very much out, then we are seeing something interesting. This white line I have been drawing right here is a line that has been acting as resistance very significantly. We have here, I shouldn't take that whole thing. We got here, it acted as resistance. Here it acted as resistance. Here it acted as resistance. Here it acted as resistance as well. We got a retest. Here it was acting as resistance as well during this time period. And right now we have seen just a massive decline in the Dixie approaching this level. This has been a former very significant resistance level. So it would make sense to get a reaction from this level, to see the Dixie tapping into this level and maybe get a short-term bounce. So how could that potentially look? Well, for example, we go right in here, we touch this level, we go up, see a little bit bounce, and later we are breaking below this level again, because that would also confirm the bull market that we are in right now. But in a bull market, nothing ever goes up in a straight line. So you want to take this in consideration too. It looks like we haven't touched that level exactly yet. So it looks like we still could see a slight drop in the Dixie, which could align with Bitcoin with one last push to the upside, right? And then we can see, for example, I'm just sketching a rough scenario right here. Bitcoin go down, maybe just go a little bit up right here. We get a, wait, this is not so clean. We Bitcoin like maybe get a little bit pullback right here, maybe to 22k. We go back up, have another rally, and then we topping out there at that rally, and that is exactly the moment where the Dixie actually is going to bounce off this level. So that top in the price of Bitcoin will align precisely with the bottom, local bottom in the Dixie. So the Dixie goes up, Bitcoin goes down, because there's an inverse correlation. This is something that I'm watching. So I don't expect that Bitcoin already topped right here. I still think there should be some fuel left. Also, when we have a look at whaleportal, do I have that open? Yeah, right here. We can see that the average funding fee slightly is coming down. Well, in a bull market, the average funding fee coming down is actually quite a good sign, showing that things may be looking quite bullish. So this is something that I would interpret as a good sign. S&P 500 is looking quite good, right? We have a nice breakout out of this megaphone structure. Just looking very, very good. We have a nice, the momentum is also curving to the upside right here on the weekly time frame. Litecoin still doing quite good. I want to go with you guys still another chart actually. That is the US dollar Tether dominance plus the USDC dominance. Let's check if we can have a look at that. And let's go to the daily time frame. Yeah, so this would confirm what I'm saying with the Dixie as well. So as you can see, we are right now running here into some quite important level, and it looks like that most likely we won't break that level in one go. So it would make sense right here, although we do have a we do also got a bearish structure right here, but it would make sense to at least get a small bounce before breaking this level, right? If we do break this level, guys, that means that the dominance of the stable coins is decreasing, which means more money flows to Bitcoin, which will drive the price up. So when this is be broken to the downside, also the Dixie, when the Dixie is been breaking here to the downside, that's extremely bullish, like extremely bullish. But are we going to do that in one go? Well, I don't think so. Yeah, we can also see momentum indicators are coming up slightly right here while touching support. We also have that on the Dixie. If I bring out the momentum indicator, we go to the daily time frame. We also see, like, you know, relative strength index has been at low levels, Orion's belt, slightly bullish divergences. So the bearish momentum on the Dixie is slowing down. I think we still can be a little bit lower and then get a bounce. And I think we will see the same thing in the US dollar stablecoin dominance, which will basically confirm our scenario that we maybe has one last push in the price of Bitcoin, one last drop in the USDC, Dixie, and then we actually have a top in the Bitcoin price. Where the top is going to be, I have no clue, but we are going to look at it based on time, not based on levels, because if we look based on time, it will help us better to determine what's going on. So are we in a bull market? I personally think yes. If you are not a trader, then I would say don't look at the charts. Because if you are looking at the charts but not trading, it doesn't make any sense. You will only be tempted to sell. Oh, Bitcoin, you got the bear market mentality. Oh, Bitcoin go higher, maybe small correction. I'm going to sell my Bitcoin. I wouldn't do that because I still think 2023 bull market, but shorter term time frame, Bitcoin has made a 50% rally right here. We could get a pullback in the coming weeks, right? And the Dixie and US dollar Tether chart and stuff, they are actually confirming that. So yeah, I would watch for this in short-term trading, but I'm definitely more interested in the fact that I can catch a new long position in Bitcoin the moment we are reaching that level in time and based on time. And we will share these details also over on WhaleAlerts, when to take profits right here, or when to long right here. But I'm also going to be honest, I wouldn't look necessarily for a short in a bull market. So I personally think that once we are in a bull market, it's better to just wait and look for long positions, because the upside potential is bigger than the downside potential, than to try to short in it. But look, if you in this bull market, just take some examples. This was a bull market. This was also this also a bull market, right? So right here there was no opportunity to short. Here you had some opportunities to short. You would definitely do good, and this was also kind of different market conditions, a bigger corrective structure. If I'm expecting something like that, of course, should open shorts, maybe some hedge positions. But here as well, if you during this bull market try to short, well, here you could get a little bit. Here you could get a little bit. If you're lucky, you could get a little bit right here, a little bit right here, a little bit right here. But you can see where I'm going, right? The upside potential is just way higher. It's just dangerous to short. It's just dangerous for your capital. Look what we're breaking. We're breaking the resistance right here. We finished a most likely 4-year cycle low. S&P 500 looking extremely bullish. Like, this ain't looking like a recession or bear market, right? So I'm not that interested in shorts. Let me say it like that. And I think everybody should have that in a bull market. I've made a lot of mistakes trying the bull market. Wow, it's going up so high, should come down sometimes, let's short it. No. Better don't do that. Wait, be patient, and wait for long positions. Okay guys, that was it basically for today's analysis. If you enjoyed it, make sure to smash up that like button. Make sure to subscribe down below. That is a very, very much important. And if you want to join WhaleAlerts, which is a extra service that we offer, a Telegram channel where you will get a little bit extra information and automated signals based on the whaleportal website. So what we could recently do, for example, you actually could long Bitcoin exactly at this bottom, because right here at this specific bottom you get a premium index signal over on the WhaleAlerts thing. And of course, this is again, we get more often premium index signals, but don't look for short positions, look for long positions. So you go down, premium index signal, okay, at support, that looks like a potential reversal. If you have negative funding, it's even a no-brainer. Like, the odds for you as a trader will become so significantly more better than if you just use regular TA. So I always say, if you just use regular TA, you're looking at the world on a 2D map. You're just looking 2D, right? If you are using derivatives exchange data, you're analyzing in a 3-day perspective. You're adding a different dimension to your trading game. But guys, if you want, join WhaleAlerts. Right now you can still join all for free. Soon that will end, because we are building a bigger platform where we will charge a monthly subscription for. But right now you can still just join by only signing up on Bybit and depositing roughly $100 into your account. You can just click on the image right here, or you can click on the link down below in the description. Guys, I want to wish all of you an awesome day. I love you all very, very much, and I hope to see every single one of you in the next video.